do a save as on this blank.php and let's call it session1. All right, so we have it called session1 here. Now the way we start a session, all right, the way we tell PHP, okay, let's go ahead and start doing some things. Let's start opening, making files and doing all this. All right, so we create a session start. This is how we start it up right here. Now this is gonna go to the browser and make a file. So when the user comes here on this page here, and then we're gonna open it right here, it's gonna open right now. Boom, that file is already created and the cookie is set in this browser already, and I'm gonna show it to you right now. So let's go to, I'm using Chrome by the way. Let's go to history. Actually not history, I'm sorry, not history. Let's go to settings. Let's go to show advanced settings. Let's go to content and all cookie site data. All right, so you see this localhost, this is us, and then we click here, we got a cookie. You see that? And then this cookie has a reference to a session. We click on it, and this content right here, this row right here, is the reference that we need. So when right now, right, this is the reference to the file that we have in the server, and we can start putting data in there. And then every time the user comes, in this case it's us, every time we come to this page, we can reference that file in the server and pull the information from there. All right, so now that this is created, what I want to do is, all right, I want to set some values here, and these values that I'm going to set, I'm going to save in this session, I'm going to carry over to another page. This is what sessions are good for. If you want to carry values to another page, and you want to say, you don't want to personalize an application, for example, and maybe give the user a message on the, I don't know, the thank you page and say, hey, listen, thank you for coming or whatever. You can use sessions to keep track of that information all over your application. But now let's go ahead and do this. You can also use cookies, but like I said, sessions, you can save a lot more data. Now it really does have disadvantages and advantages, but we're not going to go into details right now. First, let's go ahead and let's create some information in this session, and this is how we do it. Just very similar to the post and the get. I'm going to call this greeting. I'm going to set a message to this here saying hello student. Right, that's it. All right, so now this session here is going to have this value here. It's going to have a value here. All right, it's going to have this associative array greeting here. The value is going to be hello student. All right, now let's make another page. Let's make a second page. All right, and I'm going to do a save as and call this session2.php. I'm going to save it. All right, and then here what I'm going to do, let's go here. Of course I got an arrow here, but let's go to the first one. It's actually session1, and let's see the all right, on session 2 here I want to take this off. There we go. And here all I'm going to do in the session 2 is echoing the information that we're going to set on the first session 1. So let's go to session 1 and let's find it right here. All right, now another thing that I want you to keep in mind, that this session start needs to be on every page that you're going to be using sessions on, always. All right, because you need to actually tell PHP that you will be using sessions. All right, so make sure that this is started always. So let's go to the first page here. I'm gonna click enter. I have a mistake here somewhere. Syntax unexpected session t variable in line 3. Let's find out what the mistake is here. There is no mistake. As a matter of fact, it's a mistake right here. We need to put a semicolon there, right? Don't forget that. All right, so now we are on session 1, right? And now if we go, this session has been this value has been put in there already. All right, so keep that in mind. We have this in an associative array already available, and we're going to be echoing this stuff here out. So let's go to the second page now, and the message should be there. We click enter, and of course we need to fix that error there, that semicolon. I'm sorry about that, guys. There we go. You see that? So that message was transferred over to the right. So if I come here and I change the message, go to the first one here, and I say, hello students, this is awesome, right? So I'm just going to refresh this page. That message is already set again. And if I go to the second page, it gets carried over, as you can see here. You can use this with forms. I mean, whatever you want. When you submit information to a database and you want to display a error or something like that, you can use this. This is very useful. But anyway, I don't want to make this video longer than what it needs to be done. This is something very simple, and I think you get the idea about using sessions. It's super easy. You can set any type of value you want, and you can keep track of users across your application. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. Hopefully that will help you out understand sessions, and I'll see you in the next lecture.